Hi, Leos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome in all of my readings. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides about the person on your mind. What are their intentions? Where is this headed? What needs to change or improve, or thoughts and feelings? Anything spirit wants to share with me. So let's call in our guides. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that was newly drawn here for the first time. Spirit, I ask you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us today? What is it that you need us to know? I am listening for you now. Let's start with some loving messages. See what the energy is around this connection. See what some feelings are right out of the gate. I know just how to fake it. I'm really so unhappy. I'm putting on a show. That could be you. That could be them. Okay. I'm not getting enough out of this connection. I'm not ready to end it, but maybe I'm not really happy. Maybe I'm not 100% happy with the connection I'm in. I was faking when I walked away. It was just my ego and my fear. Okay. I'm pushing this connection away for some reason out of fear. I hope that you want to take a chance with me. I feel a little bit of a push-pull energy, and it feels, I don't know how long a Leo is going to tolerate a push-pull energy. Maybe you're kind of letting it play out because you're pretty strong. You can handle it. But I do feel like it's almost like I'm questioning, are they playing my mind games without saying they are they playing mind games? Like, the pulling away, and then they get all kinds of attention when they come back. I just want to know, like, is this all a game for them? This is a way for them to get attention, something like that. I pray you will give me one more chance. I feel like it is getting to the point where you walk away one more time and I'm done. Okay. I really feel like I want to say final straw. Does it mean you don't want to be with this person? Not necessarily. You could really want to be with this person, but you want them to be in this connection and stick. And I'm just kind of tired of the emotional roller coaster or the in and out energy. I want to open up and share how I feel. Let's talk about us. Okay, so maybe we need that big talk. What is it that you want? What is it that you aren't happy with? What is it that what are you looking for? Because whatever you're doing right now, it's not working. There's something going on around this connection. Spirit, please share with me. I have a mystic mind, trusting your higher knowing, peace, balance, and insight. You could be very intuitive, and you could be feeling that this person isn't necessarily playing mind games as much as trying to find their path to you. And it's not a straight path. So there's a sense of, I'm going to allow them this kind of space to kind of figure this out. And if they can't figure it out over a realistic kind of period of time, then I'm probably going to make a decision that, I can't put any more energy into you because you really don't know what you want. So, but I do feel like you're giving them the opportunity to kind of do it at their own pace, not push them, not give them an ultimatum. Like, I just don't feel like that's your nature. So it's like, hey, if you want me, I'm here. I'm a Leo. You got to show me you want me, right? I have a 7 of Cups. I have the World. I have an 8 of Pentacles. And I have a 4 of Wands. Okay. I feel like the conversation is about giving up options. We probably haven't talked about any kind of next level or exclusivity or where do we go from here. So it's giving up options. And when they come to you with that, I feel like then they've made up their mind that they're going to be all in. Okay. But don't wait forever for that. Don't allow that door to be open. But, I'm keeping my options open, but I want you at the same time. Like that's not necessarily going to work. Okay. I have a 7 of Wands and I have a King of Cups. So this is coming into me a little bit more along the lines of them realizing they have feelings for you, them realizing that I don't want to give up on this particular connection. Maybe they have a tendency to walk away from relationships after a very short period of time, kind of that chase is over and I'm going to move on to the next chase. That's why you feel like they're playing games. There's something about you, Spirit's saying, that they want to stick around. Okay. So, but they've got to prove it to you. There's a sense of, I need you to prove it to me. I have a 6 of Cups. And so that is the something about you. It's either I feel like we're connected from a past life. I feel like this is something I've always ever wanted. You're the type of relationship I've always dreamed of. So it is coming into them as, this time I should stick around, right? This time I shouldn't push you away. But I do feel like they're on the brink of this is kind of like their last chance. Okay. I do feel like for some of you, not all of you, but it's like, hey, either be all in or get out, because I'm just not going to wait around for you much longer. This isn't fun for me, right? So let's get some initials. Let's see, first initials, last initials. Let's see if they'll share that with me. Spirit, please share with me. I have the letter R. I have an I. I have a T. N. I have an A. The letter B. The letter F. Another F. The letter G. I have an M, a Y, I have a C. Let's get a few more. And the letter E, C, E, O. Okay. They're sharing with me that you've been on their radar screen for a long time. So maybe this has been going on for a while. It's at what point are you going to be all in? And I think that's probably the where I'm getting tired. It's you're in for a short period of time, and I think everything's going to keep moving forward. And then all of a sudden, you're busy with work. You've got excuses. You are not calling as often as you were. So you lose the excitement. You think, well, they're out there chasing something else, and because we don't have any kind of agreement, we haven't put any labels on this. So there's a sense of I never know where I stand with this person. And I don't think Aaliyah is going to accept that. They're not going to accept this much longer. So I do feel like this is the final straw. Unfortunately, they have to prove themselves. And I'm not a big prove themselves person. You know that. But I do feel like in this case, they had better start to prove themselves. They got to start to be in. I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to pull you back in, get up and running over and over again, and then we start all over again. Like, I'm just not going to keep doing this. So I think that this is their final straw. And I feel like you have been in their radar screen for a long time. Okay. So it's like, time's up. Make a decision. You know, if you don't want to be with me, then don't be with me so that I can move on. But if you want to be with me, you better start showing that you want to be with me. I love you just the way you are. Okay, then prove it. A little bit of a prove it. I remember everything about you in that day. I remember the first day we met. I remember the first time I saw you. I remember my reaction to you, you know. So we could have had a really kind of, you know, amazing beginning. And that holds us together too, like the sparks, the chemistry. So that could be holding us together. I cared too much about other people's opinions. There's a part of me that feels like this person doesn't put labels on anything, that they'll say, I like a private life. I like to keep things private. If they're not introducing you to family and friends, if you're not going out in public, if you have like a secret kind of quiet life with this person, and it's just the two of you and nobody really knows about it, walk away. Okay, this person's just keeping you in the back pocket until something else. So I want you to look at how they're treating you. The pain I've been through created walls around my heart. I feel like I want to say, yeah, but you're a big boy. You're a big girl. You can handle relationships. You can handle feelings. I'm not going to hurt. I'm not going to bite you, you know? So it's a feeling of but I get it. We all have wounds, but not to paralyze us to not be in this connection. You are so attractive, and I want to get to know you in another level. That's what we're waiting to hear. Okay. We know there's chemistry. Otherwise we wouldn't keep, you know, trying to be in this connection with this person. This person has to step forward. They have to say, I want to take this to the next level. Okay. It's a little bit of shit or get off the pot. And you know what? Hold your stand. You know, let them know that, you know, you're very close to saying, I can't do this anymore. You know, as much as I love you, as much as I enjoy our time when it's good, the bad times or the disconnecting times are too painful for me. So they've got to show you that they want to be in once and for all, and they have to stick. It has to stick this time. So there's something going on with that. They have had you on their radar for a while. You definitely have been a big part of their life. You definitely are somebody that they narrow in on and you know, focus on, and a constant, spirit saying, okay. And that's probably the best thing going for this connection, is that you're a constant to them. And maybe they've never had that before. Maybe they've never had that somebody is always there for me, or I can rely on you, or you're consistent. Like, you're consistent. Your emotions are consistent. Your attitude is consistent. Your behaviors are consistent. So they could really love that about you, or need that in somebody. I'm going to say for now, they got to give up their options. They got to be all in. And I really feel like this is the last straw. They gotta step to the plate. Otherwise they're just gonna, I just feel like, is this a game for them? And you're too good to be in a game. You're up here. So you deserve more. Give them the chance to prove themselves, is how I feel. If they are sincere and you see that their actions are different and they're changing and they're putting in the effort, then great. Then keep going. Let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, I want you to thank you for being here. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, I have 2 other YouTube channels. I have a Pick a Card channel and I have a Twin Flame channel. So you may be interested in those readings as well, and the links are in the description. We're going to put this out into the universe and we're going to ask Spirit to guide you now. We'll see you soon.